Welcome to Angelik Rebirth, the eternal celebration of our existence. Number 4, the body. First comes the soul, and then comes its messenger, the heart, and then comes their architect of dreams of universes, the mind, and after the mind comes the body. The body is the enforcer, the catalyst, the achiever. Our beautiful, glorious bodies are the part of us that makes the things that we want to happen. Our bodies carry out every single desire and whim that we want. My hands are what help me to type the notes that I'm making for this tape. My voice is what you hear delivering everything that I'm saying. My ears help me to create the music in the background. My eyes see all that is before me. The body is the piece of us that takes our ideas that we create in our mind and turn them into action. You think of a piece of art in your mind, and you use your hands to sketch it and bring it to life in the physical world. You use your legs, your feet, to go to the store and buy the materials, the different paint shades needed to finalize the piece in all of its grandeur. Whatever it is that you're doing, through your voice, your feet, your legs, your ears, your eyes, your womb, through all of it, you bring the theoretical into the physical with your body. Your body is so much more than you could possibly imagine. Just as the mind is a complex multi-system, your body too is just as complex, with multiple systems all meant to carry out your every waking thought, all that you want, and bring it to life here in the physical. You can create magic here on this earth through the things most often taken for granted. The body is a vessel for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. It is the vehicle through which our soul, our consciousness, is able to express itself and function here on this earthly plane. Think of an avatar in a video game that you get to design, control, use to get everything done within the simulation. The exact same is true for our body here. It is an avatar, the chain that links the soul to the video game that is life. With video games, you have a controller in your hand, and by using this controller, you carry out every whim you'd like within the game's world and interface. In this life, you are not only the consciousness behind the TV controlling the avatar within the game, you are also the avatar itself. When you want to lift up your arm, you don't have to press a button. You simply lift up your arm. When you want to jump up, you don't have to press a 2-button combo with your thumbs. No, you simply jump up. When you want to smile, you don't have to press an emote, you just smile. You are both the consciousness outside of the game and the avatar within the game. You are the creator of your life, your story, your universe. People underestimate the power that they hold within, but you are the all-powerful. And our body, just like every other tool we are born with, is meant to help us create the life and world of our dreams. The body can be whatever you want it to be. By shifting your consciousness and the state of your mind, you shift your external reality. I used to think this idea was hoopla, woo-woo, until I recognized just how decrepit my mindscape was for such a long time. I realized that yes, I was creating my reality, just not in a way that was favorable to me. My thoughts were not for me, thus neither were many of the actions I took. Over time, I had taken other people's problems, insecurities, worries, and made them my own. Easy example. I was fed from a young age that puberty included acne and all these other undesirable things. And me, being the impressionable youngling that I was, believed it. I expected it, assumed that it would come true. Did I want it? No, but because I assumed it would come into fruition within my life, an inevitable evil, it came to be. But one day I thought about how illogical a lot of the things that I assumed to be true were. I thought about how all of us didn't come here to live the same cookie-cutter life. How just because the studies said so-and-so about this person or this group of people doesn't mean that it's true for me. And then I decided I was done with acne. I lived my life as if I didn't have it anymore. I stopped treating all these ointments, serums, and creams like God in a bottle, realizing it was my belief in them that made them work, not the products themselves. And then my acne went away. I chose to let go of it, so it had no choice but to let go of me. That's how powerful we each are as conscious beings, creating and existing within this reality. Know this. Know that you are wonderful right here, right now. The entire point of this series is just that. Your physical appearance is the thin layer on top of the core of who you are, which is the universe, your universe. If you want to change anything, change it for yourself, never for anyone else. Even better, realize that changing from within, through your state of being, through your concept of self, changes both your internal reality and your physical reality. Once you feel it internally, it's game over, because that's all we're chasing, that feeling of being loved, that feeling of feeling good about ourselves, being free to simply be. It's not the things that give us these feelings. It's us finally allowing ourselves to feel what we wish to feel because of the belief that since we have these things, the feeling is now generated. Half the time people finally get what they want, but are disappointed that that feeling never arrives. The feeling is free and it's instantaneous. Some people with a boatload of money are happy and some are not. And that depends entirely upon what a person feels internally, what reality they're choosing to create for themselves. Stop allowing a mirror or a person or a thing to determine how you feel about yourself or how you present yourself. That's entirely up to you. Change for you, never for the world, because you are your world. To release yourself from the shackles of any societal standards, whether it be beauty, successfulness, whatever makes a person worthy or desirable, whatever it may be, it's simple. Make everything about who you are your superpowers instead of a never-ending list of flaws. Become your beauty standard and all the stress and BS goes away. Become your standard of happiness, of success, of amazingness, and all the stress and BS goes away. Let go of what other people think of you and what you do, and all the stress and worries go away. Truly ask yourself and then immerse yourself in what you want, who you want to be, and then become that. Realize that people's opinions come from other people's opinions because people can be easily influenced by what goes on around them. Some people never give themselves the chance to truly value their own opinion, instead constantly valuing someone else's over their own. If everyone put their own opinion of themselves as top priority, they'd all be living the life of their dreams instead of what they are told they should be doing by others. Give yourself all of you. Let all of you be loved. Who else is going to do it for you? Let every attribute of you be your pillar of strength. Become your standard of beauty. Become your standard of everything. This applies to more than just beauty. But let's let beauty be the example. You should always meet the beauty standard because you are the beauty standard. And if you decide to change something about you, whatever it is you choose to change because you like it, then your beauty standard will adjust to what you are now. That's just how it is because it's your world. You are not beautiful in spite of, you are beautiful because of. Beauty should always be subjective to you. Attractiveness should always be subjective to you. This is your world. You don't force yourself to fit into a mold. You become the ever-changing mold and let everyone and everything else adjust around you each and every time you choose to evolve into something new. Stop adjusting your precious self, your precious life, for people who are not living it for you. You're living it. When you feed your inner, you transform your outer. When you glow from the inside, it always translates on the outside. But just glowing on the outside rarely translates to an inner glow. So many celebrities talk about how many insecurities they have, how much imposter syndrome they have, despite all their accolades and accomplishments. Why? Because they haven't built or created their inner world. You have to harness that inner love and peace, not only for your outside to glow, but most critically, for you to feel whole inside. No one else will truly fill that void until you truly believe and feel that you are all that you are, all by yourself, without validation from the external. Nourish both your inner and outer worlds. Feed yourself affirmations that you make, that are selective to you and your experience. Say them to yourself before bed and right when you wake up. If you ever end up doubting the beautiful, capable, limitless being that you are, say the affirmations as if they are a mantra. Memorize them and allow them to play in your mind as often as possible. Clear your mind and body of all the gunk that the world can pile on you. Fill yourself only with what nourishes and what replenishes you. Now on to the interesting part, all that your body can do. Your body is a complex universe all within itself. Your body works for you, it is not against you. Your body worships you, adores you, does anything and everything within your best interest. It does all that it can with what it is provided. Even when you give it nothing, your body does its absolute best to give you everything. If there is anyone or anything that is for you here on earth, it is your body. When you injure yourself, your body creates a band-aid out of nothing, immediately getting to work on healing you. If you pick that scab, cause yourself to bleed, it makes a new one. You pick it and pick it, it creates a new one for you over and over again. All that your body lives for is you. You are all it exists for. Life becomes so beautiful when you shift your perspective to the fact that everything is working for you, not against you, having your absolute best interest at heart, wanting to see you win. But you have to do your part too. Every action towards your body needs to be an action fueled by love. Every time you touch your body, feed your body, do anything with your body, it should be done with deep reverence for your existence, thus your bodies as well, for continuously progressing, transitioning, and transforming with you in your life constantly. Replenish yourself, nourish yourself, love yourself. Be for you and not against. If you had the opportunity to raise your baby self with all the knowledge you know now, you do everything possible to make sure that you got it right, that you loved your baby self, that you nourished your baby self, that you constantly preached words of encouragement and love to your baby self, that you told them that they can do anything they set their minds to. Guess what? You are still your baby self. That child still lives inside of you. What your caregivers, your peers, your mentors could not give you, you must now give yourself. I stopped talking down to me. I stopped treating myself as if I was an annoyance to others. I stopped hiding my opinions, my voice. I stopped hiding myself, my talents, my laugh, my quirks, and my flaws. I replenished myself of all that was taken from me over the course of my years, and I rebirthed myself where others might have fell short, because no one else was going to do it for me. Only you know everything you were missing, everything that you craved when you were a child, a teenager, a young adult. Become everything you've ever needed for yourself. Become the person you'd want to look up to right here, right now. With everything that I'm saying, I'm just trying to push the fact that everything you have is for you, for your good. When you were brought into this world, everything you were given by God, the universe, was meant to be a blessing to you. Your soul, your heart, your mind, your body are all meant to aid you in your beautiful journey through this lifetime. They are not meant to be your worst enemies, the things that hold you back, the things that you despise. When you realize that you are the ruler, the dictator, the headquarters, the CEO, the one that determines your fate, life becomes a miracle to have, not a thing to simply survive and get by. Your systems are supposed to be at your beck and call, helping you in every way possible to bring your happiness here on earth. This and nothing else. This and nothing else. Signing off, ETERNA.